Welcome back to Mini Bricks. Today we're going to be putting together the Pick and Build Mini. So a lot of these parts are from the Pick and Build. There are, I'd say about 50% of them are from the Pick and Build, and I'm just going to kind of go over maybe the top row a little bit here. So we got, it would be nice if I could find something like that. I haven't found that part yet, the back axle, but the green piece I got off the PAB wall. Another hard piece would be these little, I don't know, I'll just do maybe a little side view of them. So that's the part you're going to be wanting to look for, but yeah, that you might have to get off of lego.com. Most people can find the collectible minifigures, they mostly have a base like that. I got the butter yellow 1x3s off the wall. I got the purple off the wall. Got this one off the wall. Yeah, most of these off the wall. Now this part I have not been able to find on the wall yet, so that one is going to be one you're going to want to look for, and I will be whatever color they have on the wall. I'm going to pick that up in bulk because I have very few of those in my different colors. So yeah, again, PAB wall, and they have 1x2s in many colors, so yeah, you can get a color that you maybe like a little better. So PAB wall, so yeah, a lot of these parts you can probably tell are from the PAB wall. These are hard to find, well, they're not super hard to find. I actually have found a lot of them, but they normally come in like gray and black. I think I've been able to find a different color on the PAB wall than black. I am using the blacks today just because they were easy to find for the undercarriage. PAB wall. Sometimes they have steering wheels on the wall, I think. This part is actually two pieces. This top part I found on the wall, so found that on the wall. And I think actually the bottom part I found on the wall as well, so kind of putting them together to make one part. PAB wall. Now these, I think Azure pieces I'm just using from my collection, but yeah, sometimes you can find some of these parts. Like I found this part in black. I have a lot of these off the PAB wall in black, so I could have used that, but I'm kind of wanting to give some consistent, some kind of a good look to the finished product, so I'm just kind of using those ones from my collection. This wheel piece I got off of lego.com. I'm going to be using that one for now, that color. I do not have the Azure wheel arches. I don't even know if they make them. I should have checked that out, but yeah, those are the wheel arches that you're going to pick up. Just like if you have those, just use whatever color you got. The bench is nice. The 1x3 bench piece comes in a few different colors. I'll be showing you all my colors in a different video, but yeah, so let me see. Wheels, again, you can find the rims on the PAB wall, but maybe not these ones. And the tires, you're going to probably have to get those from a different set as well. So, but yeah, this roof piece was the big find this week. Probably be using this color and this piece for a lot of my roofs until I can get exact colors. These window pieces are not on the PAB wall. They're a little different. They're actually, I think, one brick and one tile high. They're actually kind of an odd part, but you do find them well enough that I don't think it would be a rare part, just not the part they have on the PAB wall. And this part is actually on the PAB wall. I got this off the PAB wall. 1x3 jumper plate. Nothing else to kind of show. Again, this red piece was on the PAB wall. But yeah, let's get to building and get this put together. Again, these are all the parts you're going to be wanting to look for on the Pick and Brick. Who knows, maybe they will come out with some of the harder parts to get, and that will make me very happy, because especially some of the parts that are underneath underneath the exterior would be nice to get, because I can then use them on all of my builds and just put them kind of underneath. Probably the part I will be especially looking for is this piece on the PAB wall, because they should have something on the PAB wall, so that part I will look for. And yeah, just keeping my eyes open for all of this. So I'm just going to go to the build instructions and get started on this. So I have Mindy here. This will probably be her mini for a while, because Megan already has her mini. So yeah, Mindy will probably be driving this mini around for a while. So she's the minifigure I added for this mini, and we'll just get started on the build. So again, I don't know that you want me to be pointing out over and over all the parts that I got from the pick and build wall, but I think this is actually a pretty good build to watch, because the parts are more colorful than, especially like the black mini that I did last time. They were a little harder to see on film, so this is going to be one of the, I would say, better videos to watch. I will be doing a much better video in the future. Like, I'm going to try to get every part different colors, because yeah, it would be really good to just get a really good build video for my minis, because then I would be able to just let people know about that particular video, and they could just watch that one, and it would probably have all the instructions done as best as possible, like the very best. So now this part is the part where I have to, I'm just going to put it down over here, and I have to put this orange part underneath. So yeah, you can see this a lot better in this video than the last one. Just showing off that orange part. And I think we need to turn this around. So yeah, I'm going to get this perfected, this build video. I suspect some of my regular viewers are going to be master builders on this as well, and just watching me build so many of these, but you don't have to watch all my build videos for this mini. It is kind of, there is a few little tips or little things that I might point out in some videos. Yeah, and this one you get to see some of the PAB pieces that I got. So that's a PAB piece I didn't get last week, but I got a few months ago. So yeah, over the year you might pick up different parts. And I'm actually just kind of going from memory right now. I'm not even looking at the instructions, so that's kind of different. Normally I'm real stickler for just making sure I'm following the instructions, but I'm getting kind of comfortable just throwing these pieces on, which is what I want to do. I would like to be able to just do this without instructions someday. And I think that little guy goes in the middle. And I can already tell that I am actually going a little faster than previous. Okay, so this is where I'm maybe slowing down. Okay, so I have to put this part up and do a little side build. This part drops in this, and then I'm also going to be doing a video series of like preferred parts. So you can already see the interior is quite colorful. That's maybe not desired for everyone on some of their perfected minis. Yeah, each part, it would be nice to have your perfect color for every part for each of your builds, but yeah, this is This looks pretty crazy right now, I will say. But this is what we got, and this is kind of what I'm going for on this video, is just, yeah, to show kind of what you can build with the PAB Mini, or Pick and Brick Mini, and again, different pick and builds have different parts, so that's something. I should probably go to Southgate and Edmonton and see what they have. Now I think I'm gonna have to get this picked up again, and yeah, already building up the walls more. This particular piece connects all that together, so that makes it kind of quite a bit stronger. And then we have to build, what are we building next? So yeah, we have to, I'm gonna jump ahead and just put this piece in here, because that'll help me. Then this will be turning over, I think. I'm gonna be putting a little this is kind of like the front shocks and, well, undercarriage. Now we don't have any of the mud flaps to add to this, so I don't know. I could maybe try to find some of the cleaver pieces in a different color. I think that's, I don't know what those clips go to, but yeah, we're going to be missing the cleavers on this one. So that is step 13, if you are following along in the instructions. And you will need that hook piece too. I'll have to analyze that a little more, how they use that hook. What is that for? And then we connect it. So yeah, that orange in the front there is showing kind of, that shows actually a lot. That's going to actually help me to analyze this build and understand the use of all of the parts. So yeah, just seeing those orange pieces in place really highlight kind of how the build is coming together. So we're on to 15 and down to 16. And I'll just switch hands because we're going to be using parts on this side. I never thought I'd be using these green jumper plates for this. I definitely got those for landscaping, but I did buy them in large quantities, or quite a few of them, so it works good to have them. And it will be interesting to see how much of those green ones show through the final build. Now this is following the instructions like this, and so that piece should work. I did try it out on one of the other builds, and it seems to do the trick, just by adding that 1x2 or brick at the bottom. That brings it up to the 3. Now this is getting close to where 17 onto 18. Now this is the part that I'm interested in, is how these clears are going to work. So those headlight pieces, headlight bricks are going in. And you got the one in the back. And this is a real tight build for the minifig to sit in. I think their little arm pieces need to have all of this space I actually might have to move that brick up to the top. I don't know if maybe their head needs to be indented a little bit. And I will get this built. Yeah, it's a really tight fit for the Mini, for the minifig. And yeah, if you've ever sat in a classic Mini, it is a tight fit. I do, you know, you can be tall or, you know, big, and you still fit in. You'd be surprised you can fit in the Mini, but even small people, you know, will feel it's like, whoa, this is a small car, especially the interior. So that's kind of cool that like one minifig fits in there. It gives a real tight fit. And on to, okay, so this is, we're just doing one side of the, in 19 we're just doing one side. So that's that side. Now if we had a sticker, that'd be where the sticker would go. On to 20. We'll just line that up proper. Then we switch it around, do the same. And I'm just gonna stop for a little drink of water here. Yeah, feel free to pause the video if you need a drink of water. And we'll keep building here. So they told me to flip it around, and I'm on to 22, going to 23. So 23 is a little... Alright, so I didn't have this 1x3 laid out for the steering wheel, so that's something you'll have to add. Back to the build instructions and building the steering wheel column. That's what you're gonna want, and that goes. This is kind of an interesting thing. It has like, it's only connected by that one jumper in the front. So that's 23, and then 24 we start to, yeah, they have, in the picture they have it like this to show the wheel arches connecting on all of those jumper studs. I know it looks like I intentionally picked this 1x3 color, but no, I just kind of randomly picked that color. It kind of looks kind of nice that way. So that's kind of a stop and show what we got so far. Looks, it's coming along pretty good. And onto the bench, and so the bench I'm gonna put down just to show. Actually, I think I remember from last time it works best to drop this in there and then add the bench. That holds that all together. And then we already have the little Technic pieces popped in. Oh yeah, I did. In the instructions it has well, 3 of these, and I just used a double, so that will do the same thing. I will connect all of that. Now we have enough studs to place the back on when we get that built. And we can go to 27. Now I don't have a lot of those parts, those little rounded parts, so those would be nice to find on the PAB wall. Even if whatever color they come in, we'll just have to go with it. Hopefully it's a nice color. And one that I need quite a bit of. Like, even if I got a bunch of PAB red minis, that would be fun. So, yeah, we're at 27, and on to 28. Now 28, we're just gonna follow along. I figure they're making the back part, and this is an under piece. Now it goes here, and I don't know if this is supposed to be a tail light, or if, like, I'm trying to think about my classic Mini. If I think there's a little like license plate light or something, and then there's also the little exhaust pipe. So I'm trying to think what that's supposed to represent, because if it's an exhaust pipe, I might want to do it in like silver or something. So I'll have to decide what I'm gonna say this little part is, but for now I guess it's like a little light, a little backup light. And then so that's the little bumper for now. Then these parts are going to be fun if they actually, this part never, I don't know. I'm going to have to really look high and low for this part to see what I can get off the PAB wall, because there's the two different sides. So it'd be, maybe they'd mix both of them in the same bin. I'll have to look for that. And then that is, now maybe I should have looked for a black piece to kind of connect the bumper together a little better. That might be something I might do for this Mini, even though it's pieced together. It looks really kind of, it looks a little out by just having, I might want to even switch up to something like those coral pieces or something for the bumper, or make something that's more uniform in the back. That's probably something I'll do. I'll probably take that 1x1 tile out and add something. But that seems to be what they're looking for to add to the back of this. So we'll get that added now. There's the one stud that's left for little cheese slope, and it's not going together. There it goes. So that's the boot. That's, you can see where it'd be nice to have the Azure little side panels. I'm gonna have to maybe order some off of Bricklink or something to put this together, kind of finish it off. And I'm trying to, like, this is kind of highlighting how this is not doing 100%. So what are we, kind of highlights that red, seeing with the red, and not having this part in Azure is really highlighting that flaw, that it's there in the Mini build, but you don't notice it because all the colors are uniform. But it kind of would be nice to have a little more smooth corner, but I don't believe there's a piece that can remedy that. So the remedy for this is to get an Azure piece as quick as possible, and make all of this uniform in the back color wise, because it really highlights the imperfection of that one back corner. It is very, it just isn't as smooth as I originally thought it was, but in the red it kind of comes together. So that's interesting to learn. It really sticks out on this build. So that's actually one of the things I knew in advance that I was going to be looking for on this build, is to see how all these different colors clash and come together, just to learn more about this build. So that's the 36, and on to 37, which was actually this cheese slope. And switching it around, we're going to get into these. This builds up the bonnet, or that's the boot. This is the bonnet, sorry. This is the bonnet in the front. and that curved headlight, and the little bonnet dips down in the front, so that's kind of nice. So we got the black, and then we're gonna pop these. Just making sure that we're all together on 40. So yeah, 39 we're supposed to clip the cleaver pieces in here, so I don't really have anything else that I want to clip in there. I don't know if, yeah, maybe I'll have to see if some like different parts, like maybe an axe part or something will do, because I don't have a lot of cleavers and I didn't want to use a cleaver for this build. Yeah, because I do, they're in short supply. But and this isn't particularly a rally mini, so I'm not needing those big mud flaps in the front, but that is from the original build of this, would have the cleaver pieces on these clips. And so we're on to 41. Now 41 is the little bonnet, the little hood. So we will do that build. Now I'm just gonna show you the pieces that are kind of hiding over here in the corner. But yeah, I'm just kind of jumping ahead. Now this is normally just a 1x3 plate, but I'm going with the smooth tile, so that'll hopefully give it a little smooth front bonnet piece. That's the intention is just to kind of make it nice and smooth. Then I can place that on the top. Yeah, and having different colors really highlights things a lot different than, I didn't realize how important that was for this particular build, to have all the right colors on the exterior. That is, I'm actually happy I'm doing it this way this time with the different colors. I'm learning a lot. And did I miss something? Nope, just need to, oh, actually I did miss something. These two pieces are supposed to fit under here. Well, yeah, that's going to be kind of important, I would say. I'm just going to add this. Oh no, this has to be switched around, because yeah, that's going to connect everything, so that's very important. So kind of shows how you can, and again, I just went, there's supposed to be 2 singles, but I think a double actually is better, because it will make it a little stronger, just a tiny bit stronger, not anything groundbreaking, but so that's what we got so far. Now we're going to be putting on the front little, I'll just get this set up for that. And in one of the past videos we did talk about this front piece and how it is kind of nice to maybe go off the original, like go off script a little bit from the original instructions, and I think I kind of highlighted that on that video, but we'll do it again on this video. So this is what they have for the instructions. Okay, just wait. Alright, so this is what they have on the instructions, is to kind of make it like that, but I'm going to actually curve it inwards to kind of highlight, you know, kind of more of the body. And so to do that, I'm going to just replace it like that. So that's a little change to the original instructions. And then we're going to be putting together the So that's the 1x3 jumper. And I kind of had this pre-made because that's a bunch of little pieces. But the bar goes at the bottom. And we're just going with all yellow for this one. You can see how that design just brings all that together like that. And you can also see where that red piece and the black piece, you know, how they impact the overall look. It doesn't actually look that bad. I kind of like it a little bit off like that. And the red, just that little bit of red accenting is, yeah, it doesn't look bad to me. But it does highlight how those piece choices impact the final look of it. So it's coming together. Onto 44, and again having that smooth part there, that really helps not to mess up trying to stick it on the front there. You can get that put together real quick there. This is actually one of my favorite parts of this build, is when you put these windshield on, because it starts to bring the build all together, and you start to see like what you're like, oh, it's a Mini, because up to this point it just kind of looks like a little car build, and then you start adding the hood, and now I've kind of customized this back part to just. Now I should probably go with maybe like a 2x2 or something to join this all together in one piece, but I just used what was on the PAB, which was those two green pieces, so that's kind of fills in that bottom section. And then I was able to find a 1x2 tile to put in the roof, and then you can just put those on. And yeah, not having the roof rack really is kind of nice, not having all that roof rack stuff on it. I can show you with the Mini. It's actually kind of coming together pretty nice. I really like what we're coming up with. But yeah, we don't have to do all that extra roof rack stuff. And wow, we're flying. We're on to 48. So did give it these special wheels. Yeah, I keep finding more of these, so I thought they were pretty hard to. I only had 4 to start out with, but I'm finding more as I go through my Lego, and so they're not. I should have probably actually used wheels that were on the PAB wall. Apologies. I should probably even do that now and use some PAB, forget it. We're using these wheels. They're not PAB wheels, but this is what we got. So this is what we got, and I guess, yeah, Mindy wants me to go and get the PAB wheels, the pick-a-brick wheels, so rims. So I'm gonna do that now. So I'm just gonna wheel in some of the wheels here. We got 3 different choices for wheels. Now we do have the black Y rims that I've been able to find on the PAB wall. I guess I should maybe best show those on black. That's the white version of them. And so yeah, you can get the black rims off the pick and build, the PAB wall. So that's one option, but I don't think it's the right option for this. Then you can get well, I'll just get the one. So this is the classic rim that comes on the mini build. It's the same one. You just have to add the right type of rubber to it, because the rubber they have on the PAB wall is too skinny. It's just like a real tiny one, and it doesn't work. So yeah, you just have to upgrade the rubber, and yeah, you can get that rim on the PAB wall. You just have to go through the rims if they do have rims, and then this is probably the one that I'm going to be looking to add today, because I haven't put this one on any of the tires or on the Minis yet. So I'm just gonna, yeah, get these other rims off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to remove the tires. One tool that is really nice to have in your toolkit is the brick separator. Just, yeah, getting behind those little clips, it comes off real nice and easy, so I was able to, yeah, get those off pretty easy. And again, I'm just gonna maybe show that, you know, this rim would look really nice on there. Nothing wrong with that rim, but I do have that on one of my minis, so I'm gonna go with this one. This is first time I've put this on a mini, so it'll, you know, show me if I want to get more of those rims. It is kind of, yeah, it's kind of an old style, so that's kind of what we're getting to at this point. You can see where some of the different colors are coming through the build, and where they don't hide it as much, and so that's something to learn. You know that there's a part under there, you can see through the oil pan. I do have some gray oil pans that I might want to use, some light grays. Might want to switch that up to just highlight that. Yeah, so there's some of those back parts, but overall I think it's, yeah, it's important to kind of match up that tile piece. That looks pretty good. Where on the black one I just added the black, but yeah, it actually is nice to have that separation. And yeah, it doesn't look bad that it has the black parts on the back. Kind of makes like a theme with like this black light. Yeah, that, I guess it's a light well. Anyways, it's part of the molding of the exterior of the Mini. So definitely need to get this back trunk boot part better, and it will be nice to maybe try to find like a little red sticker part or something to put on there, just to, yeah, give some tail lights to, you know, my minis, because even like the black one, like it looks fine having it all together, but it's missing that, yeah, that yeah, the lights, you need lights on the back to make it legal to go on the road. So that's going to be the sticker part, and yeah, just to find like some dollar store little red sticker parts would be nice. So I'm going to stock up if I find them. And yeah, that's been the long build of this. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.